Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Annie and you are watching AnneKoii Beauty. This is my first ever video and I'm so excited to share it with you guys just because I've been wanting to do this for so long, but today just seemed like a really good day. So this is pretty much what I would wear on a daily basis if I'm going to work or just meeting up with friends. It is going to be a little bit more modified for aesthetic purposes. So I'm priming my lips here by moisturizing them with Treat Beauty's Caramel Apple Lip Balm. And then I move on to priming my lids, and I'm using the NYX Jumbo Pencil in the color Milk. Pretty much anybody that loves makeup knows about this pencil. It's just a nice white base to help your eyeshadow stick and be more vibrant. Just blend it in nice and smooth. Next, I'm grabbing my Rimmel Stay Matte Concealer and this flat brush, and I'm just going to clean my eyebrows up a little bit. And I am totally aware that my eyebrows look like absolute crap in this video, but hey, we're quarantining, we're social distancing here with this pandemic going on, so I'm not going to take the risk to go and get them done, so just bear with me. I know they don't look great. So I just place it along the edges of the eyebrows and slowly blend it down towards my eyelid. This is just gonna make it look a little bit cleaner than it does, or doesn't. Then I'm grabbing the star of the show, which is my Lancome Audacity in Paris palette. It has a bunch of nice neutral shades. All the beautiful colors are actually listed on the back. And I took my Lancome dual-ended brush here, and it comes with a blender side and a flat side, and I am actually using the flat side. And we're gonna go in with that first color, which is a gold champagne color, and just sweep it all over the lid. This does not have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be vibrant at all, guys, just because we are going to come back later and just completely fill it up. It all looks good so far, and the second shade I grabbed was that mauve shade, and I'm just gonna kind of blend that into the crease. It's not gonna show up much, but the whole purpose of this is my transition color, just to kind of help all the other colors blend in together. So that's my Alamar palette that I just grabbed, and I'm using that fiery orange shade. You guys can tell that I totally love this color just because of how much I've used it. It's almost finished, but I grab a blender brush here, and this is another blender brush by Alamar. I think that's how it's pronounced. Forgive me if it's not. And I decided to switch it because I like the fluffier one better, from Lancome that is. And I blended that right into my crease. And this is probably the longest part of my entire routine. Just really blending it all up and making sure that it's completely seamless. So blend, 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 and I'm switching back and forth on the brushes. One is more dense, one's more fluffy, so I interchange them just to get that right shade. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, I went back into that flat brush and then I grabbed that second matte cream color. This is going to act as the highlight. It just makes all the other colors pop a little bit better. And we're going back to that first gold champagne shade, and I'm just packing it onto my lids here, very dense. That's where you want to pack that pigment on just to make sure the color shows up. I also took my flat brush again by Lancome and put it in the inner corners. So next thing I'm gonna get is my Wet n Wild Megaliner. This is my favorite liner ever. I've been using this for probably more than 6 years, and it's extremely affordable too. I think it's under $4, and I'm just using the black shade here. So I'm going to do a cat eye, and for me, this is considered one of my less dramatic cat eyes, and yes, I do actually wear a cat eye every single day. Cat eyes are life. Repeat on the second eye, clearly. I took my Rimmel Exaggerate eyeliner and I just lined my eyes with this, my waterline that is. And this is the one that comes with a smudger on the back, which I am going to use later as well, just to kind of smudge out that liner to create a smoky effect. This is another step that I never skip. I absolutely love my waterline completely black. So I'm taking an angled flat brush here and I go into the black shade in my palette and I'm going to kind of smudge out that bottom liner just to get that gradient smoky effect again. And it also helps my eyeliner that I put on my waterline stick better. I know a lot of people have that issue where your eyeliner on your waterline kind of smudges over to the side. So this helps prevent that a little. And then I went back to that gold shade and I put it on the inner corner with that same flat brush. Foundation time. So this is a new foundation by the brand The Ordinary, which I'm totally loving. And I will list the shade below. I can't remember exactly right now what it is. It's a very watery consistency and I mix it with this iconic Illuminator. So I just drop the two together. I'm going to use my finger to kind of blend this and mix it over. And I grab okay, that's my husband making me laugh as usual. I grab my Lancome brush right after this, and it is a flat top brush. And I'm kind of going to stipple and buff that right onto my skin. This is my absolute favorite brush for foundation. It just gives that really nice smooth effect, and you only need a little bit of product and it goes a long way. So blend, blend, blend. This foundation's really light coverage, by the way. And I know it's a little bit dark for my skin. You could kind of tell that it's a little too deep and yellow for my skin, but this was definitely the closest one out of all the shades. And I bought it online, so unfortunately I couldn't exactly test it out. But I'm okay with it. Now I'm going to grab my Rimmel Stay Matte Concealer. Been using this for years too. It has a really nice yellow tone to it. And I just go under my eyes with a triangle shape just like that. Both eyes, obviously. We really need to cover up those dark circles. If you brown girls are watching this, you know what I'm talking about. We have terrible dark circles pretty often. And I actually took my Sephora brush here. It's a flat top, really dense brush, and I'm going to blend that product out. I actually was given this brush by my best friend, and it's my favorite brush. I've been using it for almost 10 years now, and it's held up so well. It doesn't shed. So I don't exactly know like if they still have it available, but I guess you could search Sephora gold flat top brush or something like that. So here it's my loose setting powder. I use the brand Airspun and I just tap some on the lid and then pat it right on. You can use any brush for this, but I believe the brush I used was by the brand Luxe. And it's a tapered brush. very nice and soft and feathery, and I just lightly stipple that right under my eyes and my forehead and chin, and I do down the bridge of my nose a little bit too. This is just gonna help hold that concealer. Now I don't put this anywhere else, like on my cheeks or anything like that, just because I have really dry skin and everything can tend to look kind of flaky. And here's my Pure Sculptor palette. You could see I love this. Some of the shades are almost done here, but I grabbed that light brown shade and I'm going to use this for my contour. I'm going really light with the contour here because, again, this is work, so I'm not trying to look super, super dolled up, even though some people might totally consider this dolled up. So I went on the sides of my cheeks and my jawline very lightly and my forehead. And here I randomly decided that I wanted to put on some eyelashes. I never wear eyelashes really because they do bug me a lot and they feel heavy unless it's a special occasion. But just to kind of look dolled up in this video, I use these magnetic eyelashes. And the lash glue that I just put on came with these eyelashes. It is a magnetic lash glue. So I just line my eyes again with the lash glue and then just place the eyeliner on. I am not exactly sure what these are called. I threw away the box unfortunately, but I will try to find that for you guys because I did buy them on Amazon. I would honestly not recommend them though, just because they're a little bit heavy and they were really big for my eyes. I actually had to end up taking them off and cutting them to make them a little bit shorter. That's my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara on the bottom real quick. Then I took my Be Fearless and Be Limitless palette. And this is actually a blush palette. I believe it has one bronzer, which I never use. But I'm going to use that first shade, which is a shimmery pink shade. It's very soft. And with my Lancome blush brush, I am going to sweep that on the apples of my cheeks very lightly. This is literally all the product I'm going to use, and then I just go ahead and blend it out to make it a softer look. And then I'm going to use my Pure Sculptor palette again and go in with that highlight shade. This is the one that I always beat my face with every single day. And I used a little dense brush here. I have to find the name for this, I forget. But I just put that right on the high points of my cheekbones and down the bridge of my nose and blended it out with my finger to soften it. As you can see, I totally love highlighter. And now the final step, which is lipstick that I'm holding upside down. Um, I'm using my NYX Lingerie lipstick in the color Ruffle Trim. This is like a nice scarlet color. And I'm putting that right on my lips here. This is a liquid matte lipstick. Totally love this color. And I suck at applying lip gloss or lipstick. I cannot stay within the lines for my life, so I tried my best here. And I actually blotted it off with a tissue too later, just to soften the color and help it last longer. But this is the final look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed my video. Nothing here was sponsored whatsoever. And this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. That's me just snapping videos from my Instagram. But this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I finally built up the courage to. And 2020 has been crazy for everybody, so I just kind of want to make something a little bit more positive for myself, and that was doing this YouTube channel. So I really hope you enjoy. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next. Love you guys, and please, please, please subscribe. Take care and stay safe, stay healthy.